There are many such rich cities in America, which also come in the list of richest cities in the world. But have you ever wondered which are the poorest cities in America? In today's video we're going to show you top 5 poorest cities in the United States 2023. There are many factors to measure poverty, but today we will show you the cities living in the most poverty based on two main factors: poverty rate and unemployment rate. So let's start. Number 5, Newark, New Jersey. We come to our 5th poorest city in America, Newark. Here, the population averages about $10,000 more than the official poverty line at $41,335 a year, and the poverty and unemployment rates are dismally low. If you compared Newark to Camden, Camden peeps make a little more money, and collectively, are the 40th poorest populace in the nation. I guess Camden wins that battle? The total population of this city is around 306,247, unemployment rate 11.2%, and poverty rate is 25.8%. For many of Newark's poor, there are many opportunities, as long as they try. Newark is the nation's 3rd largest insurance hub, behind Hartford and New York City. There are also a number of larger tech companies and medical corporations headquartered here. Number 4, Dayton, Ohio. There once was a guy from Dayton. His life he tried to straighten in 2003. He got a degree. Did he get a good job? He's still waiting. We're almost to our poorest place in the USA. Here in Dayton, things are a real mess. 1 in 3 residents lives in poverty, and people barely crack the $30,000 mark annually for salaries. The total population of this city is around 138,416, unemployment rate 10.2%, and poverty rate is 28.6%. Number 3, Hartford, Connecticut. Hartford is in the top 10 in all 3 categories we measured, and it has a high unemployment rate at 11.5%. And its poverty rate is twice the national average. A pretty in-depth article talked about Hartford's fall from grace, noting that at one point, Hartford was very popular. To some, Hartford is more expensive to live than lots of other places. People are leaving Hartford in droves these days, and crime is really high. When manufacturing left, so did the jobs, talent, and enthusiasm. The total population of the city is around 121,562, unemployment rate 11.5%, and poverty rate 28.4%. Number 2, Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland is straight broke. 31.36% of the city is poverty-stricken, and the average family lives just outside of poverty. If you live there, this isn't new news. At least the Cleveland sports teams have been taking people's minds off of being in the poorhouse. And there's theaters, nice restaurants opening up, and national orchestras in town. Despite those being traditionally wealthy forms of entertainment, this city is the 2nd poorest city in America. The total population of this city is around 374,861, unemployment rate 12.4%, and poverty rate is 31.4%. Now let's see most poorest city in United States. Number 1, Detroit, Michigan. It is literally the poorest, least employed, and most poverty-stricken place in the nation. And that's despite the fact that people keep saying Detroit is getting better. Of course, you could talk about the decline of Detroit starting when car companies pulled out of town. That's part of it. You could spend an entire article talking about what happened in Detroit, but today, you can buy houses for $1, about 60% of the population is gone, and it's straight rough in most parts. Fact is, Detroit has a ton of catching up to do if it wants to somewhat resemble an actual American city at some point down the road. The total population of this city is around 645,658, unemployment rate 15.3%, and poverty rate is 31.8%. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. So let's end today's video. Thanks for watching.